right, guys, we are here. LRUI Goku is out on JP. I mean, you guys know I've gone through quite the summoning arc to get not only LRUI Goku, who we do have him rainbowed. We are ready to go ahead and Dokkan Awaken him all the way up to LR. I do actually pretty much consider this guy to be the best unit in the game. I feel as though the Blue Fusions are capable of surpassing this UI Goku after they transform into Super Saiyan Blue. And, like, if you're in long events especially, I mean, the level of output you're just going to see from the Super Saiyan Blues, UI Goku can't match that. But I think when you factor in EZA, when you factor in Super Battle Road, Dokkan Battlefield, all these different places, UI Goku, I think, is going to perform at a higher level across the entire game with his 70% chance to dodge. Now, of course, you know, the way they did this, right, with UI Goku, here, we'll go like this. With UI Goku, they made him God at SSR. He is Super Saiyan Blue at TUR, which we can go ahead and see right here. And then he is, of course, Ultra Instinct Sign or Ultra Instinct Omen once we get him all the way up to the LR level. So, it is very interesting. You know, I did say that I wanted to get Goku all the way up to 15 copies so that I could rainbow all three, right? At that point, I'd be able to rainbow the SSR, I'd be able to rainbow the TUR, I'd be able to rainbow the LR. Now, I think I'm around 8,500 stones in. I think that's about the number that we're at here. We'll just go ahead and then awaken our boy to LR. Beautiful. Woo! Very easy to awaken to LR, by the way. Just a Blue Kaioken Goku, the OG Ultra Instinct Sign event, as well as Jiren. Just those three Dokkan events. Of course, you know, I've had the medals for a lot of those for a very long time. Here he is. What a beast of a unit. Now, again, I did not stop just with LRUI Goku. I did continue summoning. I did manage to pull a copy that I'll keep as a TUR, and then I've got a copy that I will keep as an SSR, right? I do also have an additional extra copy I'll give into the TUR. I am probably done at this moment. Now, yes, I do understand that I have 9,999 stones, which, in case anyone is curious, is the max limit that you can have. Because it doesn't even let you... There's no option to even buy stones when you have this many stones. And I believe... I've not tested it out yet, but I believe it's not even going to let me accept stones. I think they're just going to sit in the gift box. It doesn't let you go past 9,999, I believe. I don't know of anyone who's ever been at this high of a number. Now, so yes, you know, I could jump back into the banner. I'm probably going to wait and see. The banner's up for like 2 more weeks. If people really strongly say that they want me to go back in, maybe I will. It's just, you know, the baby banner, I went 15,000 stones in the baby banner, and I walked out of there with 10 copies of him. Now, I do have 8 copies of Goku right now, and I'm like halfway to 15,000 pretty much, just a little bit past halfway. So I'm doing much, much better, but I mean, the 15 copies, dude. I mean, you know, if I would do one more video and we'd get like 3 in that video or something like that, at that point, it's like, whoa, hold on a second. Like, this is insane, right? You know, because then that would put me at, what, 11? I'd only need 4 to go, but I don't know. We'll see. For now, I'm going to go ahead and level up UI Goku. I'm going to awaken the TUR. I'm going to get the SSR. We're going to get all of them ready to go. And we'll go ahead and hop into some events with the LR and probably play around with the TUR and SSR. I'll do like a proper showcase of the TUR and SSR when I do have them ready to go. But here's the thing, right? As far as yellow coins go, like, I've got enough to rainbow the SSR and TUR when they come back. I mean, otherwise, these yellow coins are worthless to me. So it really would be smartest, the most wise of me to stop summoning, because I've already got enough to have the extra copies. We will see. Let me know what you guys want. We shall see. Alright, guys, so we are in an event with our boy LRUI Goku. So, for starters, he's... Alright. So, he starts out at 140k defense. This is why he's built different right here. So, UI Goku has 140k defense. This is turn 1. This is his very first appearance. He can build up defense, what, 7 times? Every time he dodges, he gets 11% attack and defense. He can go up to a max of 77%. So he can get 7 dodges and build up more attack and defense, which makes him hit hard, makes him, like, have crazy defense. I mean, this unit is built around getting the 70% chance to dodge and then turning that into more power. He is going to work supremely well with God Topo, by the way. God Topo, of course, sharing Godly Power, Fierce Battle, Tournament of Power, all links with this LR UI Goku, which is going to help out a lot. All right, so let's see what we get right here. We got a dodge, which is good. And his attack stat, 4.34. Now, that's with one dodge. Depending upon the situation, right? Dokkan events, typically getting him 1 or 2 dodges in round 1 is realistic to me. Like, it's probably not going to be way too much longer than that. But, like, the Blue Fusions, they can definitely, like what Goku just did right there, they can break that, for sure, right? Like, I'm not even going to hold back with them right here. Let's just give them, like, max key that we can and just let them sort of run wild, right? The Blue Fusions can definitely match what Goku did, but it's going to take them, I think, you know, triple super attacking. Okay, well, 2.64, so really, I mean, I guess if they get a double super attack, they are going to basically be right there with what UI Goku is capable of doing, right? And it is very common that they do 3 attacks. We only got 2 attacks and 1 super attack right there, but very common that you're going to see them bust out 2 super attacks in my experience. Like, it's very, very common. And then, you know, the Hidden Potential System additional kicks in quite often as well, right? So at this point, though, I still think UI Goku's better. Because, again, 70% chance to dodge, which is going to be just dominant in, like, all these events, right? And then, of course, he's getting stronger as he dodges. Now, 70% chance to dodge is a huge, huge number, right? Like, yes, you are going to have times where Goku's dodging is not going to kick in as much as you want it, for sure. But here's the thing. It's still reliable. 70% is reliable for sure. It's not going to work against, like, UI Goku against the Legendary Goku event or something like that, but it's definitely something I would consider reliable. Series at 130k. Remember, he is still getting defense from God Topo. That, of course, is really, really big. So, all right, let's see what UI Goku does on this turn right here. Again, if he dodges, he's going to get even more damage. He actually didn't dodge right there. Okay, that's fine. So this is still with him only with 1 dodge, right? And keep in mind, 7 dodges will give him max attack and defensive power. So, like, he could go way higher than numbers we've seen. There's another dodge. There's another dodge. He's just dodging, 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 dodging. And he's just building up that power of his, right? Now, again, when you're considering Dokkan Battlefield, Super Battle Road, EZ8, all these different places, I mean, that's what's going to make this UI Goku so nuts. 70% chance to dodge. And, like, if we compare him directly to the Blue Fusions, right? The Blue Fusions, I would argue, are actually underrated in base form, right? Like, even though I'm on the side of UI Goku, I still think the base form versions of these characters don't get enough credit. You could put them in slot 3 for, like, Super Battle Road, and they have a 50% chance to dodge, which is not the best, considering I usually see them, I feel like, around 70 to 80k defense in base. But, like, they're going to be just, like really, really solid as well, even in Super Battle Road. Now, I think this, depending upon how many dodges Goku has had, like, at this point, Goku could, I don't know. I mean, he could, with his defensive abilities being superior to the Blue Fusions, maybe he could sort of be relative. But, like, when we're talking, once a turn or 2 has passed where the Blue Fusions are building up, because they also build up when they attack, you get, like, a turn or 2 past that, and it's just, like, they're flying by what UI Goku can do, right? Okay. So, Vegito did a 3.86 million attack stat right there, right? Now, he has a guaranteed second super attack coming. Blue Gogeta would have done, like, a similar attack stat, but he would have been super effective against all types. So, the damage they did upon arriving in Blue was way better than what we would have seen from UI Goku up to this point in the event. But, at the same time, it wasn't UI Goku with all of his dodges and stuff kicking in, right? So, that's another important factor. I'm going to go ahead and use an item here. I don't need to heal, but I just want to break Jiren's ability, which is, you know, keeping us from moving my units around the way I want to, right? Now, another thing that's going to make Goku supremely powerful is his key links. He has Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, and Tournament of Power, which is huge. And then his attack links, Kamehameha, Godly Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power, amazing. For example, right, if we're going to use LR UI Goku next to Blue Gogeta, you know, like, they're going to share Kamehameha, Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, before Blue Gogeta transforms. And does Blue Gogeta have God? I don't think no, he gets Warrior Gods when he goes to Blue. Doesn't he? Let me double check that. Let me double check what Gogeta, what he gets. Because I always, like, his links are slightly different than what we see out of Vegito Blue. All right, so there's the dodge. So we have full 24 key right here. Now he's up to 5 million, which 5 million with a 70% chance to dodge. Defense, like, past, like, 150k. And Goku is just built different. He's not going to take damage. He's going to be dealing out that ridiculous amount of damage. It's just insane. Yeah, Blue Gogeta gets Warrior Gods. So at Blue, he's going to have Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power with UI Goku. That's 4 links, right? Because remember that Blue Gogeta has Prepared for Battle in base, but he loses it when he transforms into Blue. Which is, I mean, it's annoying, but it is still nice that he does have it in base even for a little bit, right? Now, okay, well, here's the other thing, right? Now, again, this is not super common that we're going to see this happen, but the Blue Fusions have this, which is their active skill finishing moves, which are just like, it's just death, honestly. If you do their active skills in slot 3, you are going to activate the ability, their full passive, so they'll have a 50% chance to dodge, and then like Blue Vegito would do like 3 guaranteed super, Blue Vegito would do what, 3 guaranteed super attacks with the ability to do an additional, and then like it's just so nuts. Like the stuff they're capable of doing is crazy. So like if I put Vegito right there, he would do, okay, so now that we use his active skill in slot 3, Vegito will do 3 guaranteed super attacks in slot 1. 3 guaranteed super attacks in slot 1, okay? Every single one of those attacks will be building up his defense, and he has a 50% chance to dodge. And he already did his active skill attack. So, UI Goku, like, he is not even close to that. But then again, nothing is, except for Blue Gogeta. Like, only these two can match what they can do, right? Like, that, I want to be very clear about that. But it's not every single event where you're doing this right here. This is not happening every single fight. I was sort of moving slow intentionally through the event as well, right? If I was going full speed, we would not have gotten the active skills. So, you know, there's definitely pros and cons for each unit. Once they go blue, like, they will so fast pull away from what UI Goku is able to do. But those first 3 turns, I think UI Goku is head and shoulders better. He is just going to be so consistent and so dominant. You are going to have times where 70% chance to dodge, but you're going to eat a super attack right away and die. It's going to happen. But for the most part, I think he is going to be very consistent and very, very good. So, let's keep going. Again, I do think UI Goku's the best unit in the game, again, considering his performance across the whole game. But I do also want to be incredibly fair to the Blue Fusions in this same video, which I believe I just did, because I just did suck the Blue Fusions off for a good 10 minutes right there. I was talking more about them, I think, than UI Goku, but, alright, UI Goku's on a ton of teams. Let's look at him on a couple of other teams. Alright guys, so now we're on the Universal Survival Arc team, which has gotten quite impressive recently. A lot of very, very powerful units have come out. I mean, look at all 3 of these right here are pretty much brand new. I guess Blue Kaioken Goku is about 6 months old now, if we count his release on Global, right? But there's a lot of units who are going to bring out a lot of big-time power right here. Specifically, you know, Kale is giving... Well, no, she's only giving 2 key and 30% attack and defense right now, because she does need a Caulifla to get to the 3 key and 40% attack and defense. Okay, so I do want to keep that in mind. But Blue Kaioken Goku and UI Goku are pretty much meant to be run alongside each other. Okay, so that's unfortunate, because, again, the dodges are actually going to give us... Oh, please dodge, because... Okay, I was going to say, because you're going to make me look so bad right here, Goku, if you don't dodge, like, 2 attacks in a row. Like, I'm going to look so stupid. All right, let me take a look at this damage right here, because... All right, so notice how the arrow was still pointing down and diagonal. I mean, listen. Goku, the weakness for Goku for me is that he disables enemy guard on both his 12 and 18 key super attack. I've never really found that to really do jack shit. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really seem that impressive of an ability to me. I mean, sure, we probably got a little bit of extra damage right there, but did it really matter? You know, I don't know. I feel like it didn't. I feel like it didn't really do much. That disables guard. So again, like, that's where we start comparing them against the blue fusions. And like in base form, they're stacking attack. Once they transform, they're raising defense and attack on like both super attacks on for 1 turn, right? Well, do they? Okay, if they're 18 key, they only raise defense, but they're 12 key, they raise attack. I mean, that's fine. Because really, all you need, like, all we would need is really defense on those 2 attacks, because they do so much freaking damage anyway. It doesn't really matter, right? All right, so how many dodges do we get? 1, 2. Depending upon how this turn goes, next turn we could be fully built up. Now, one issue with running this team, by the way, is that both UI Goku and Blue Kaioken Goku want to get hit, right? UI Goku wants to dodge, and then Blue Kaioken Goku... Oh, are you kidding me? We actually did get hit. Fine. So UI Goku wants to dodge, and then Blue Kaioken Goku actually wants to get hit, right? So you want those 2 things to consistently happen. It's going to make it difficult running them alongside each other unless we're talking a difficult event. But, you know, once we're talking about a real big, long, difficult, powerful event, I mean, at that point, Blue Kaioken Goku is going to not really look that impressive unless you're getting the Spirit Bomb off. I mean, his damage will ramp up, but defensively for long events, I'm not really the biggest fan of him. Now, I know, you know, the Spirit Bomb, like, either rivals, like, what the Blue Fusions do at their absolute best, or it's even better. But it is very difficult to get that to activate, unless... you pulled for like the 15 copies or something like that. That's when things start to get truly crazy. I feel like we potentially could die. I can't remember what this Goku, how hard he hits and stuff like that. Okay, so I really do want to make it to this next turn right here. Because next turn we're going to have Blue Kaioken Goku as well as Kabe. Actually, if we would have taken a lot of damage here, we could have used the Spirit Bomb. See, that's the thing, like, the other thing, too, is with Blue Kaioken Goku next to UI Goku, I mean, it's going to be hard to set up, right? But you could use Spirit Bomb and then have, like, LRB Pan also on rotation or something like that. And UI Goku's attack set is going to be, like, 10 million plus or something like that. Double active skills. He's going to have a lot of links shared with that Blue Kaioken Goku. He's going to get legendary power from B-Pan. Like, it's going to be nuts, right? Like, a fully built-up UI Goku is a scary thing. Another thing I didn't mention about UI Goku is that after 8 turns, he no longer has a 70% chance to dodge, but it becomes a 50% chance to dodge. Honestly, I don't really think that's that big of a deal. Like, because it stays 70% in all the places where you're going to need it the most, you'll be okay, right? All right, so UI Goku is going to have his passive fully built up right here, 24 key with Blue Kaioken Goku, and then, of course, he's going to have the 50% for Kabe, so... On, like, a Dokkan event, like, using a realistic team, this is pretty much, like, the limits of what we could see. Again, I stress realistic team, right? Like, that's... like, I could get, you know, Bardock and Gine and B-Pan and all kinds of... Will you please dodge more? Did he have his full... Did he dodge 7 times? He might not have, actually. Oh, come on. Here we go. Of course. Of course. Yeah, here we go. He's like, oh, yeah, you want me to dodge, huh? You want me to look good for you, huh? Now, he's still getting hit! Dude. Alright. He's like, oh, you think that 70% is going to be great, huh? Sure. So, I would like to point out that that's not going to be very common where he's just going to get hit repeatedly, but I suppose it can happen. Because, again, I've already done a video where I've taken UI Goku into Extreme Super Battle Road, and he is completely dominated. Like, he is completely dominated that event. The most difficult event in the game. Secretly... Super STR Extreme Super Battle Road, like, the enemies hit, like, nearly as hard as they do in the AGL stage. It's just the STR units are better for that event than the AGL units are, period. People don't want to accept it and don't want to hear it, but it's a fact that the STR units are much better for Super Battle Road than the AGL units are. You know, LR AGL Gohan is great, but he's not great when he's getting smacked in the face 200k right away, right? Whereas UI Goku is dodging that super attack and not taking it, you know, things like that. It's the difference between STR and AGL right now. Okay, we're not done, though. I still want to keep playing around with UI Goku here. Again, he is very, very good. I don't really think he's worth summoning for, especially on JP right now. The banner is just so bad. He's just a legendary summon unit, right? Tanabata is coming up. You know, honestly, I think we could get a Dokkan Fest LR for Tanabata, and then if that's true, we'll have 3 LRs on the Tanabata banner, including both Blue Fusions. that could be a better Hail Mary with your stones than trying to go for LR UI Goku. Although, UI Goku is amazing without dupes, right? Because he has the chance to crit without dupes, and he has 70% chance to dodge without dupes. So like LR God Goku, he is one of the best units in the game at 55%. So that's going to be very, very good for LR UI. Alright guys, so now we're over here on the Goku family team, where I went ahead and brought all of the Gokus, right? So we have God Goku, Blue Goku, Blue Kaioken Goku, and then UI Goku, right? And what's funny is, you know, are they going to release, like, is LR Mastered UI Goku going to be STR as well? So you just get, like, the full Tournament of Power, like, STR unit Gokus, and, like, what if they did, like, you know, they could do Super Saiyan Goku from Tournament of Power, they could do a really good base form Goku, they could do Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Super Saiyan 3, I mean, like, it's like, for merchandise reasons, like, they intentionally have Goku, like, cycle through every form repeatedly, right? For this very reason right here. Now, the Blue Goku and God Goku are quite good. You know, obviously, like, both of them are only at, like, 1% in the dupe system for me right here, so, like, they're not... I'm only bringing them here so we could use the Spirit Bomb with Blue Kaioken Goku, but they have a 50% chance to dodge right away at the start. Now, of course, God Goku's not going to give us the dodge, but they have that ability. Also, this super attack by God Goku is very good for just, like, an SSR of this unit, so I wonder if he's going to get something. Okay, so we're... Okay, cool. Yeah, like, when I get off camera, they're going to be dodging every single attack. I promise this. But, like, now that I'm on camera and I've been going crazy about how I think UI Goku is, like, the best, now is here where he is going to embarrass me, UI Goku. I appreciate it, Goku. I mean, I guess I did have pretty good luck. So, that will... Okay, so... yeah, we can do rotations like this. We could do this on the Goku family team. Like most of these teams, we're going to be able to bust these out on, right? Goku family, Realm of Gods, Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyan, Representatives Universe 7. Like, all these units are on pretty much the same teams. The only thing I want to check, are both of these Gokus on Kamehameha? Okay, so the Blue Goku is on Kamehameha as well. What about God Goku? Are you? He is not. Okay, so God Goku does not have Kamehameha. So that's the one team where you can't run all three of them together. Kamehameha, by the way, is another, like, that team is also just so insane. Like, we're, like, one more, like, support type unit that hits everything on that team from it just being, like, Omega God level. Alright, now, I want to play around a little bit. I want to get UI Goku fully built up. It'll be easy for us to get the Spirit Bomb because the one thing that makes the TUR and the SSR weaker than the LR is that once their passive runs out and they can no longer dodge, at that point, they're just sitting ducks because they don't get dodge at all. Whereas once UI Goku's, like, dodge runs out, it just decreases from 70% chance to dodge to 50%. But the Blue Goku and, like, the other two, it's just like they lose it completely. This is the rotation I'm probably going to do a little bit later on in the fight once UI Goku is fully built up. But we're going to go ahead and let this boy just get all of these active skill buffs from Blue Kaioken Goku as well as B-Pan. The only thing is it's going to be tough for, like, this legendary Goku event Goku to, like, survive the Spirit Bomb. I mean, I guess if I keep Blue Kaioken... Because when people think of how powerful the Spirit Bomb is, the image in their head they always have is of this Goku stacking his... Blue Kaioken Goku greatly stacking his attack the entire way through the event. Just greatly stacking, greatly stacking, greatly stacking. Which is, like, dramatically raising the power of the Spirit Bomb. So then once you get to the end, it's a literal nuke that he's dropping on UI Goku's head, right? And it's the other thing that makes it so powerful is it's an active skill, so it's unavoidable. UI Goku can't dodge it, which just makes it so, so strong. But, alright, so I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Actually, we'll get a super attack with Blue Goku right here. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead a bit. Until we get to the turn I want. We're going to have active skills galore. We're going to have pure power. But I just want to get a super attack with this Blue Goku right here. Maybe I might consider going back into the banner and perhaps rainbowing the TUR at least. Again, he will, like, you know, you want to talk about bringing them into, like, Dokkan Battlefield, and things are going to get insane with all of them together, right? Yeah, there's the dodges kicking in. Although if we eat an attack, it's... Yeah, okay, so now the dodges are kicking in. Very good, very good. Alright guys, so we have the rotation that I want. I actually am unsure as to if the Spirit Bomb is going to annihilate this Goku or not. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pop it out. I think UI Goku has his full passive built up. If not, he's like 1 attack away, but I mean, this is pretty unrealistic anyway, honestly, this rotation. Let me see. I don't think Goku has his super effective against all types still. I mean, we'll find out in a second. Oh, yeah, he did. He did quite a bit of damage, too. Okay. So that activates a active skill effect. Now, B-Pan will also do an active skill effect. Now, I do need UI Goku in between for this, so we will see. B-Pan, I think, could do a lot of damage, just like that. Also, I'm going to use a Princess Snake right here, just to make sure, because I think B-Pan could take a lot of damage. Okay, so, again, this is pretty unrealistic. We have 2 active skill buffs active right now, B-Pan as well as Blue Kaioken Goku. If B-Pan gets a double suit, like, she's going to hit hard, I think. Okay, so let's see what UI Goku's at right here. Again, he could definitely get higher than this, but this is just what we're going to get right now. Okay, 8.87, yeah. Now, you do want to run UI Goku alongside Blue Kaioken Goku. So it is... That's okay. That's a lot of damage right there. So it is something you're going to see occasionally. Like, you know, especially like if you're a free-to-play player or something like that, you probably are going to be just rocking them as a rotation. And you will be able to see UI Goku, you know, fully built up, you know, busting out the extra attack power from the Spirit Bomb that, you know, Blue Kaioken Goku will do. Like, these are rotations that are semi-realistic, and you are going to see happen here and there. So, there we go. I mean, the UI Goku, I think, is tremendously good. There's a reason I wanted to rainbow all of his forms. It's because, like, when you start talking about things like EZA, when you're talking about things like Battlefield and Super Battle Road, this guy completely dominates like very few units in the game do. He is insane. His mix of offense and defense is godly. His dodging is going to work a lot. It's going to be very, very good. But you are going to get occasions, right, where his dodge isn't going to be consistent. And then, of course, the blue fusions, again, once they go blue, it is GG, the amount of damage that they are going to be able to do, again, once they are in their Super Saiyan Blue level. So, let me know what you guys think of LRUI Goku. Again, I think he is an amazing, outstanding behemoth of a unit. Thanks, guys, for watching. It was worth the stones, and I'll catch y'all next time.